Welcome to Holistic and Alternative Health for African Americans, where we are on a mission to heal African Americans. Please visit the website at healingafricanamericans.com. Today, we are talking about our bodies and how they are self cleansing. You know, emotions and thoughts manifest physically. I want you guys to wrap your mind around that because a lot of what holistic health is about is understanding that our thinking and our emotions have a physical effect on our bodies, right? So negative thoughts first affect the thinker. The brain will excrete negative neurotransmitters onto our cells. When we have negative thoughts, the brain excretes negative neurotransmitters on the cells, right? They say there are something like 200, excuse me, 272 different emotions, and there are also 272 different neurotransmitters that get attached to the cells. Food is not nearly as impactful as our thinking. Negative thinking can do far more damage than the food that we put into our bodies. So, what this all means is that our emotions affect our tissues, the tissues in our body, and that leads to health problems. So, let's talk about the purification process very quickly. So, the body is self cleansing and self purifying. So, what happens is when toxins enter our body, which happens all the time because we live in America, um, chemical stress, physical stress, mental stress, all these different stressors affect our body. Then our body temperature raises to liquefy, right? The body raises its temperature to liquefy the toxins in the body. And so once the toxins in our body liquefy, they move to our lymph nodes. Now, our lymph nodes will house these toxins, and then they will leave the lymph nodes and go to the lungs. Then they leave the lungs and go to the kidneys and out of our body. So there are some very key things we should do in this process. First of all, the lymph nodes. We need to make sure that we have no lymphatic congestion because if those toxins get stored in our lymph nodes, they begin to manifest as something else. The toxins begin to be named as diseases, right? So you want to make sure you're doing lymphatic drainage, that you're moving your body regularly, getting exercise, which will get that lymph moving. We have crystal lymph rollers where you can roll the different types of crystals on the different lymph nodes to make sure they get out of the lymph nodes, to make sure the toxins get released from the lymph nodes, right? And then with the lungs, that's why deep breathing is important because you want the lungs to expel the toxins. So deep breathing is important. Okay. And then with the kidneys, they're going to flush it out. So drink your water, people. Make sure you're drinking enough water because most of y'all ain't drinking enough water, and that's just not cute. I'm going to need y'all to get on your water game. Okay. So what happens is we stop this purification process, which keeps the toxins in our bodies, right? When you catch a cold and you take something for it and you dry up that the toxins and the mucus in your body, what it does is resolidifies and attaches itself to different parts of our physical and emotional bodies. Those toxins reattach themselves to our physical and emotional bodies. And where they attach is largely dependent on your thought process, your negative thought process, and what those negative thoughts have to do with, what parts of your body those negative thoughts have to do with. So, if we want to get rid of the toxins, again, we want to do lymphatic massages with the crystal rollers. We do sell those on our website, or you can buy those wherever you want to buy them. You want to deep breathe. You want to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And you want to slow down your breathing. You want to, we breathe like 1,000 breaths per minute, and that's how it should be. Slowly work your way to, 10 breaths a minute, and then 9 breaths a minute, which means you're going to hold in your inhalation for 4 or 5 seconds and then release it. Blow it out for 4 or 5 seconds, right? That's going to get us down to 7, 8 breaths a minute. Eventually, we want to get even to a lower number than that. Okay. And then the sweating, of course, helps to eliminate toxins. And then you can't eat bad food. Again, food is not as important, but you cannot eat dead foods and expect to give your body life. Eat live and living foods, people, if you want living life energy in your body to metabolize. Okay, because it's just a reality. You need to eat something healthy. But more importantly, you need to think positive thoughts because emotions are a chemical reality in the bloodstream. Whatever you are thinking and feeling will manifest physically. So get your mind right, people. Get your mind right. So please visit our website. We are on a mission to heal African Americans using natural and holistic and alternative methods. We are a nonprofit, so if you can purchase products from our site, we would greatly appreciate it so we can continue to provide free health information to the community. Please visit the website at healingafricanamericans.com. And until next time, remember that laughter should be the only thing that hurts.